All right, I have like 30 minutes to do my makeup and get ready to leave. I'm gonna do the mirror. I'm going to do a simple look today. I wanted to play with the eyeshadow, but I could not. Well, I prefer to lay in bed today. That's exactly what happened. Excuse my edges. I need to redo my hair. But in here, I have a tester of the Benefit. There's a new Benefit foundation. And I've never worn, was this their first foundation? That's stupid. I think they had a foundation before. Well, I've never worn any of their foundation. This is my first time trying it. This is their newer one that they just came out with. And I'm just gonna say this right now. The shades are, it's a lot of shades range in there. Could be a little tad, just a little tad better on the last darker shades, but there are darker shades. But it could just be a tad better. But this foundation is so good. I haven't bought it yet because I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not buying no foundations, I'm sorry. I have way too many foundations that I refuse to buy another one. So I have samples of this foundation because I'm obsessed. Wow, I'm getting so excited. I didn't even do my freaking brows. But this is the foundation. I just love how it blends. It's very thin, but I feel like it still gives coverage. It's a blurring foundation. As you can see, it matches my neck. I like my foundation should be dark anyway because I always use a bright concealer. I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario, and I'm going to be using the Coffee. See, for me, like, if I was supposed to wear a foundation that, like, matched my chest, I would use a concealer like this and have a nice day. But I feel like since my foundation is a bit darker, to me, obviously, if I had a brightening powder, I mean, it still brightens, but if I had a brightening powder, this would give me, like, a nice, settled, bright under eyes. It wouldn't give me that dramatic bright under eye that I usually would go for. But I feel like whenever I do concealer like this and not a brightening one in the middle, my whole face looks the same. Like, it looks bland and it doesn't have any dimension. Even if I didn't do like a bright under eye, because even if I use a bright concealer, it doesn't mean that I would have a bright under eye depending on what powder I set it with. Because I go in with such a light powder to get that bright under eye, that's why it ends up looking that way. But I've tried to do my makeup like this to be like set. I mean, which I would do here and there depending on where I'm going if I don't want to do too much. But sometimes I just look the same, like there's just no dimension or anything in my face. I love using the smaller brush to get in my inner corners of my eyes. I used to always want